All right, so she can't remember this. So what is that gonna mean? Huh? Oh, yeah, sorry. So is she, like, I don't know what's going through her head because I don't know if she's reliving the timeline. I don't know if she's just afraid because she can't remember that. Like, is she already aware at this point that our memories have been manipulated? I think it's been brought up to the whole group. I think. Right? So she shouldn't be too surprised that she can't remember a certain memory. So I don't see why she wouldn't want to openly admit that. So I don't know. I don't really know what state everybody's in right now, what's happening. I think I should remember this happening, but I completely forgot. Okay, so she's admitting it, alright. Well, we were in grade school. No, it's our bits of our memories being taken out. So how come Sakurai can remember that, but she can't? Is it dependent on the person? They'll cull specific memories depending on the person. But what if we all share one? Just like, you know, the meteor shower. I don't know. Your mom got so mad at you, you ended up getting grounded. Maybe that traumatized you into forgetting about it. It could be. You laughs awkwardly. The exchange makes me feel a bit lonely. I thought the experience would have been an unforgettable memory in our circle of childhood friends. I'm pretty sure memory manipulation has been brought up at this stage during the timeline, so I don't know. You have any other unforgettable moments, Kyosuke? Sure. Let's talk about that instead of the one that I can't remember. Alright, but why now? I don't know, I just feel like it. I want to know what you felt and thought back then. I feel like the memory we brought back up last time was about the jungle gym and how we fell off of it. I think that was what it was. And did we forget about that? And it was something she remembered that we didn't remember. And we were guessing like, oh, maybe it's because you were so traumatized by that. Was it the river? I don't remember. You presses me to talk about other events that left an impression on me. That time we went to see the meteor shower together. That time we broke into the condemned rooftop amusement park together. That time we trained really hard to win the prefecture's dodgeball tournament. Oh, right. They've talked about this. The more I talk, the more memories come to the surface. They say that memories can be triggered by associating with other memories. I felt the reality of that hypothesis at that moment. You enjoyed listening to my talk about old times from start to finish. She urges me on with a strange desire to hear me talk. So, okay, this is so significant. She's been so off this whole time. I'm so baffled and afraid. And this is one from back when we were in kindergarten. Oh! Remember that time I fell from the top of the jungle gym? Yeah, you don't believe how much you scared me when that happened. I know, you were bawling your eyes out. So like, did we remember this memory last time or did she have to tell us and we didn't remember? We seem to be remembering a lot more than we did before. So that seems significant. Why do you have to remember every embarrassing detail? Sheesh! You smiles, exasperated. But yeah, you've always had a clumsy side to you, Kyosuke. Do I? Uh-huh. You can take my word for it as the one who knows you best. I can't deny that. I'm different now from who I used to be. I'm not really good at dealing with problems, and It always seems like I'm spinning my wheels. It hasn't escaped Yu's notice, who's been my friend from childhood.
だからね、私はいつも京介のことを誰よりも心配してるんだよ。
So, you can understand why I worry about you the most. Looking back, it feels like you started being overprotective of me ever since that jungle gym incident. And that's continued up to today. She probably grabbed me by the hand and ran away with me here because she was worried.
でももう不安なのは嫌だ。心配ばかりは嫌だよ。
But I don't want to be anxious anymore. I'm sick of being worried.
Eh?
What? Yu's sudden muttering makes me turn to look at her.
大丈夫だよ。不安にさせるようなことはもう起こさない。だから、おやすみ、ユ。
It's all right. I won't do anything to make you worry anymore, so good night, Yu.
うん。おやすみなさい、京介。
It's okay. She falls asleep, so she says, yeah, good night, Kyosuke, and she falls asleep. So yeah, that conversation took a different turn. What it means right now, I don't know, but it's something about our memories are being different this time around, I suppose. Yu wants us to keep living like this. Her reasoning being that she's concerned and worried about me going back to everyone while I still can't even prove my own innocence. So this all sounds similar? I'm so baffled. I'm honestly happy and grateful for the sentiment. But still, I know fully well that this stalemate can't go on. I need to act and prove my alibi by finding a certain something to serve as hard evidence. In the end, that might invalidate Yu's obstinate concern and intentions. Regardless, if I come across some kind of proof or some change in circumstance that might let me prove my innocence, would I be able to make the right decision? Okay, so yeah, that all sounds like it led up to, you know, Nikaido offering that exact hard proof that we needed.
Nikaido, お前、怪我してるのか?
Hey, I'm back. Okay, I don't think the scene is going to be much different, even though it does not give me the skip option. However, I'm here for a moment because, the game automatically made this decision for me. It did not allow me to try and choose between Yu and the main path. I was automatically pushed to the main path. So that's different. I don't exactly know if anything in the scene is going to be different, but I will cut around to things that I think that are... Oh god, editing this is going to be an absolute nightmare. But yeah, just wanted to let you know, so that's interesting. Okay, I'm feeling this sort of strange tension, and I'm afraid of what's about to happen. I don't think this is the same as before. Yeah, we talked to Nikaido, and, you know, she attacks her, and then she backs off, and then she confesses to us, because, like, what does she mean by like, though? What does she mean by that? So then that's just happening. She's like, oh, I finally confessed to you, even though it's in this situation, and then, you know, this was after, like, why didn't you provide the alibi, like, when you could have with the camera? So that's okay, that's catching you up. So now, whoa there, wait, let's calm down first, and then we can talk. Finally, I finally said it. Right as Yu says that. Yes, no. There's no turning back. This is the line that made me think, this seems different. I can tell Yu's mood has changed. Hey, Yu? Concern is nowhere written on her face now. Her convictions have appeared within a startling calm. So I don't think this is the same, and I'm a little scared.
Yu.
ど
うした? ここから先ってなんだ?
What is it? There's no going back from what?
大丈夫だよ。あとは全部。
It's okay. It's all right now. What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? This is different. This is different. Wait a minute. Yu mutters deliriously before breaking out into a sprint. Hey, Yu!
どこに行くんだ?
Where are you going? What? What's happening to her? But I can't just let her be.
二階堂、ここで待っててくれ.
Just wait here, Nikaido. So before, this is where she was about to slip and fall from the roof, but her reaction was more panicked because she was kind of... I'm kind of confused about what happened last time after she confessed, because she felt more calm. But then she started freaking out after. I think this is when it happened, so this is definitely different. Wait a minute, so just wait here, Nikaido. I'm following her! I'll go too. I'm not too hurt.
でも
But
大丈夫だから
I'm fine. As much as I'd like to argue, her eyes, filled with determination, silenced any objections I had. My heart pounds, panicked and worried. So is she still going to the roof? Or she's still here? But her feelings are very different this time. What? Yu is at the very edge of the wall. The sight causes a sharp pain to my head, because now we've basically seen this not once from the original thing with Nikaido, but now twice because of Yu doing this in the first run-through of this. So, I mean, this is just like what happened with Lo. Oh, I had 3 times, because with Lo also. I forced myself to bear the pain and shout to Yu.
ユウ危ないぞ
Yu, get out of there! It's dangerous!
こっちに来
Come over here!
桃野さん戻ってきて
Momono-san, come back! Yu doesn't answer. She doesn't even flinch. She's standing there as if that's where she's supposed to be. She stands still, staring back at us. So, like, did she remember everything from the first run-through, and she was, before this, sort of like going along with what she originally did to sort of not deviate too much and relive through it, but now... And she's like, well, this is where it ended up the first time. I ended up falling here, and I knew this was going to happen, so to fulfill it, I'm gonna go do it, but now I'm feeling ready for it or something. I don't know! What does this mean?
ユウ
Yeah!
そこでじっとしてろよ
Just stay right there!
動くなよ
Don't move!
ダメだよ京介来ちゃダメ来ちゃいけないの
Kyosuke, no! Don't come any closer! You can't.
なんでだ僕は何も気にしてないから
Why not? I'm not mad at you or anything.
何か事情があって映像を撮ってたんだろ
I'm sure you had your reasons for placing that camera.
それにそれがあれば僕のアリバイも証明できる
Besides, now I have an alibi thanks to your camera.
お手柄なんだよだから
You did me a favor. So...
違うのそういうことじゃない
What?
これはね
What?
そうなるしかないことなのだから
No, that's not it. This is something that has to happen. So she is kind of following the timeline because she knows it's gonna happen. But why? Wait, what? Why though? Why is she the only one, and why is she going along with it? I guess she knows if she goes against it, then something bad happens. Maybe her alternate branch where she went crazy. She was her going against it, and she was like, well, that didn't end up good, so now I have to follow. What?
そうなるしかって一体何のことを言って
Has to happen. What are you talking about? Yu slowly lifts her gaze.
え
Huh? Even now, Yu is smiling. Her smile is warm and kind, yet slightly troubled. She moves her lips to talk. But I can't hear what she's saying.
なんて言った聞こえないよいえとにかくこっちに
What was that? I can't hear you! You! Just get back here and... Yu's smile grows distant as she falls backwards.
待て
Wait!
いえ
Yeah! Wait, what? I'm so confused. I'm so confused. What is the true story here? What is the true plot here? Because I thought I got it at first with the first run through. I thought I got it. I thought I understood. I was like, all right, I see what this game's all about. And frankly, I think I probably expressed it a little bit here and there. I was like, oh, this is a little disappointing. Like, we never really got to solve anything. How was I supposed to find this out if, like, there weren't any clues? Like, this kind of came out of nowhere. So I was, like, a little disappointed at sort of the mystery components of it. And I was like, oh, is that it? Like, that's kind of disappointing. But now they're, like, throwing in this extra twist of, like, reliving it, of fourth wall breaking that, like, yeah, you know, I made some guesses here and there, but I didn't really expect them to actually implement it. So it's being implemented, but in a way that's very baffling, and I can't put the pieces together so far. What the heck? So after that, Yu's body that should have fallen was nowhere to be found. So that's the end of that chapter. Okay, we grew up like we were family. So is that a different... I think that's probably a different chapter title because this is, you know, the second run through, so they're all a little bit different. What? I'm so... Oh, my battery died. Goodbye, world. Goodbye. Hey, it's a new day. I was looking back on what had just happened, and oh my god, that was a really crazy turning point. I have yet to edit this whole repath, so it's going to be an absolute nightmare. I don't know what kind of little warning I put in of, you know, oh, things I'm going to leave in, things I'm going to leave out. But yeah, so there were all these signs leading up to that moment. I'm still fairly certain, I didn't go back and compare scene to scene for most of the characters or most of the scenes, unless, you know, there's something that really stood out, but it seemed, for the most part, Yu's lines were the only ones that were noticeably different to me. I'm not really, like, other characters' lines might shift a little bit in response to her, but for the most part, they all seem to act about the same. So that's, I really don't know what this is going to imply, and it's a fresh new day, let's do it. Let's go. Politicians are elected by the number of votes they can rally. Those elected by the majority bear the responsibility of pursuing the maximum amount of happiness. The appointed are those who speak on behalf of the masses and fulfill their hopes and dreams. That is the responsibility given to the oldest son of the Kamiya family, Sai Kamiya. So we're just gonna jump to Kamiya's, you know, history and everything. After that happens, really, we're just gonna go straight, okay, yeah, right, you know, we're not gonna address it or nothing, that's fine. So this must be Kamiya talking. I exist to bring about happiness for the greatest amount of people possible. Born in a family of politicians, I bear the responsibility of living up to countless ideals. I would change for my supporters should they desire it. I changed my name. I changed my upbringing. I even changed my gender to become the Sai Kamiya they all wanted. Okay, I do want to hear more about this. I really do think that this was like an interesting development, and I'd like to hear more about it. They wanted a man called Sai Kamiya, so Sai I would become. Oh, I wore a mask over my heart and hid away the fact that I was born a woman. Sai Kamiya was elected as the student council president by popular vote. That is why I must now fulfill the expectations of the majority. I was able to alter the school environment during my time in office. I would bring in top performers as guest coaches for our clubs. And sometimes, I had to take care of a few rotten people within the student body.
どうして自分がここに呼び出されたかは分かってるよな。駅前の書店で君、万引きしたな。
How'd you find out?
You know why I've called you here. You stole from the bookstore near the station, didn't you?
何言ってんだよ。知ってねえよ、そんなこと。お前、生徒会長だからって何言ってもいいと。
What are you talking about? No, I didn't! Just because you're the student... it's shortened to student council, Stuco, but it doesn't quite work in English. The student council president doesn't mean that...
ああ、いいよ、言い訳は。
Save your breath.
ほら、これが写真。
Whoa.
こっちの SD カードには映像記録も入ってるよ。ちなみに、元データは別にある。
See this? This SD card has pictures and videos of you in it. And it's not just the bookstore incident either. What?
何か言い訳でもあるか？俺がこれを教師や警察に持って行ったら、君の内申書には窃盗の経歴がつくな。
Still in the mood for excuses? If I hand this over to the teachers and police, you'll get theft written all over your school records.
君だけならともかく、所属している部活にも迷惑がかかるか
Oh
も
my
しれない。
god.
大会も近いのに気の毒に。
Kamiya is ruthless!
It'd be alright if you were the only one implicated, but this might cause trouble for your club. With the competition coming up soon, it's unfortunate.
So I'm not sure if he's bluffing or if he really would go... They would really go through the lengths to get this done. I could believe both. I could easily believe both.
お願いだ。何でもする。何でもするから。どうか学校にだけは黙っててくれ。
Please. Please, I'll do anything you want! Just don't tell the school!
俺のせいで部活が活動停止になったら
club gets disbanded because of me, I don't know how I'll face them.
これまで散々悪事を繰り返しておいて、随分と虫がいいね。
You've got the nerve to ask for a favor despite all your petty crimes.
でもまあいいよ。学校にも警察にも黙っておいてやる。俺も鬼じゃないからね。
But, alright, I won't tell the school or the police about this. I'm not a complete monster, you know.
本当か?
Really?
ああ。ただその代わり、君には転校してもらう。
Yes. However, you're going to have to transfer.
は? 転校? Oh, that was just said 転校 and then the translation is transfer from school?
役所に申請すれば別学区の学校に通えるんだよ。本来は不登校の生徒への救済措置だけど、大丈夫。役所には俺から口を聞いておいてやる。
You can apply at the public office to transfer to a different district. It's supposed to be a way of helping out truant students. But I'll talk to the people at the public office for you.
申請が下りないってことはまずないだろうね。
They should accept your transfer application.
君の親にはさっき話をつけておいた。
Oh.
すぐにご了承いただけた。髪やけとことを構えたくはないってさ。
Damn, girl.
I talked to your parents about it as well, and they were very understanding. They didn't want to get involved with the Kamiyas, they said.
Oh, man, so really using that power, huh? I mean, you know, Kamiya, they ultimately wanted to help the school, but this is definitely quite extreme, especially considering I think they're all, well, they're either in elementary or middle school. Either way, they're quite young.
Yeah. 待ってくれよ。転校ってなんでだよ。
Wait, hold on. What do you mean transfer schools?
俺、学校変えたくねえよ。もうすぐ部活の大事な大会があんだよ。チームを捨てるなんてそんなこと。
I don't want to move schools! There's a competition coming up soon. I can't just abandon my teammates!
確かに、君は部活を頑張っているよね。スポーツにおける貢献には感謝する。
Yes, you work very hard in that club of yours, don't you? I appreciate your contribution to the sports of our school.
けれどそれを差し引いても、君の日頃の素行の悪さは目に余る。
But even if I took that into account, your daily behavior is appalling.
授業を妨害する、いじめをする、そしてついには
You disturb
万
classes.
引きとはね。
Oh, that was a very long pause.
You disturb classes. You bully. And now, you steal.
君は集団に害をなす腐ったみかんだ。
You're a rotten apple poised to spoil the whole barrel.
だから俺が取り除く。
Which is why I stepped in. I pruned the rotten apples away, one at a time. I understand that it was cruel and insolent of me. I wouldn't be granted an easy death. Still, I was prepared for it. No use crying or feeling guilty about it now. I felt no grief. I had long since sealed away the part of me that could feel such emotions. And yet, why did it hurt every time I had to prune such people away? I suppose a small part of her still remained in me. The weak and feeble Saya.
Man. I don't think they intend it this way, but it just sounds so black and white that like, oh god, my hand scared the crap out of me. Hello. Should I lean? Oh, okay, no, it disappeared. It just sounds so black and white, but I know it's just because it's these particular characters, but it's like, oh, it's like the guy, Sai Kamiya, was like strong, ruthless, emotionless, mean, and it's like, oh my gosh, if I am the woman's side, the Saya was like weak and feeble. But now, yeah, it's not so much, man versus woman, though, it is a struggling thing that they're struggling with in their identity. It's more just Sai versus Saya. Sai just happened to be a pretty ruthless guy, it seems, so. Either way, it was extremely sad and horrible and terrible that they had to go through all that and lose their family and have to become another person and stamp all identity of themselves, so Saya has gone through a lot. Okay, wait. So I'm so what am I trying to say? Disoriented right now. So, okay, the thing with you had just happened. I don't know how we're about to process that. Lo is definitely giving me the side eye. He's looking at me, so he knows about what's going on. Wait, so is she. I don't know. I can't tell. Anyways, I'm scared. Hello! So I skipped ahead a little bit, and I was confused at first. I was like, why is there no music in the scene? But I guess that's on purpose. I don't know. Anyways, last time we definitely saw the Yurusanai, but I think the Mitsukete was not there before. So Mitsukete, look for me, or find, right? Look for me, or something. I don't know. Anyways, the word strikes me. This is one of your memories. Okay, so what is this? Huh? Huh? They're not going to talk about it? They're not going to talk about the second word? Wait a minute, that's sketch as hell. Mitsukete, look for me. Right? I might be getting the conjugation incorrect, so it might be, a different subject and stuff like that. But we're not going to talk about that? So we're about to wake up and then... Okay. So this is when she tips us off about Kamiya being the first one to find the mirror wall. And that's the end of that. Are we gonna get another Kamiya segment? Nope, we just wake up. Okay. Alright, we're at a new scene. Truthfully, I don't even know what things I just skipped. Sorry, you're gonna have to have really good memory of what was happening up until this point. But anyways, we're getting a Morozumi scene, so this is honestly quite surprising. Like, I know we were gonna go through each character one by one, but this is one of the characters we know the least about and got to talk the least to. And she's certainly a very extreme character. Extreme personality, extreme goals, and, likes and dislikes and such. So let's look more into what's up with her. Oh, there it is, says somebody. Don't let it get away! I got it! Okay, I guess we'll talk in her voice. I have spoken as her so little, but it's okay. It's gonna sound like 10,000 other things I've been doing.
The creature let out a soft mew. One of my classmates grabbed the dirty kitten by its neck with a sickening grin.
Oh no! Now let's see how long it can survive! Oh god, no. What did it do? Oh no! Oh my god!
He took a lighter out of his pocket and flicked it a light. There was no room for argument whether what he did was right or wrong. Right would always win, especially when everyone else agreed with it. That was how justice worked. What are you doing? The three of them noticed my voice, stopped what they were doing, and turned around. They looked at me. One of them clicked his tongue in annoyance. I don't remember their names. There's no value in their names anyway. You're being cruel to animals. I'm going to tell the teacher on you tomorrow.
A tattletale? You're the worst! Kids are the worst, dude.
Says the lowlife who's complaining about having his crimes exposed. Another click of the tongue.
Hey, let's go. This isn't fun anymore. Oh, that's it. Yeah, thanks, Killjoy.
One of them glared at me as he cleared out.
You think you're a hero by doing this? You make me sick.
If I did make him sick, it was a small price to pay for upholding justice.
Okay, I mean, so she's a very, by the rules kind of person, to a fault. But so far, I guess maybe she turns the whole class against her or something by being a stickler for the rules. I mean, that was clearly she was standing up for the right thing there, so...
The next day came. I was made to stand after classes were over.
What the heck? I saw Morozumi picking on an innocent kitten the other day. They're totally gonna believe. Is teacher's really gonna believe that? I'm assuming he will for the sake of the story, but that is just the most ridiculous notion considering her personality.
This accusation was the start of it. The false claim against me lodged to my homeroom teacher. He's lying. I did no such thing. I didn't think I would have to defend myself. It was clear that it wasn't true. Even so, I wasn't exactly sociable, and I wasn't close with any of the teachers either. I had a bad feeling about it.
I saw her do it! Me too!
The teacher sighed at my classmates' false claims. He looked at me. No,
私は何もやってないです。
no, I'm telling you I didn't do it. His gaze was cold. I could feel him distance himself from me.
静かにしろ。ホームルーム続けるぞ。
Quiet. We're continuing class.
問題でしょ先生。なんか言ってくださいよ。あ、そうだ。
Come on, Teach. There's a huge problem here. You should say something about it. Oh, I know.
諸角さんがやったと思う人。
Oh, come on. Raise your hands if you think Morozumi did it! The teacher was ready to drop the matter, but he raised his hand regardless. Wait, why? Why? He was ready to drop the matter, but he's like, yeah, right, I'm gonna accuse this random girl that I've seen no bad history of bullying, harming a kitten. Sure, why not? Just to get the matter over with because I care that little, is that why? The teacher glared but remained quiet. He must have expected silence to be the fastest way of resolving this problem.
ほら、みんな正直に。
Come on, tell the truth! My classmates raised their hands one at a time. Now raise your hand if you don't think Morozumi did it. Not a single hand went up.